On a quiet, rain-slicked street, a storm raged. But the real storm was a silent one, contained within a small, soaked cardboard box left on a porch. On its side, a handwritten note, the ink bleeding in the rain, held a desperate plea. "Please take care of her. I can't anymore." Inside, a tiny kitten shivered, cold and alone. The roar of thunder overhead completely drowned out its weak, desperate meows. All that could be seen were its wide, terrified eyes, peering into a world that had so far shown it no kindness. Then a sliver of light. The front door creaked open, and a young girl stood on the threshold. She gasped when she saw the box, her heart clenching at the sight. Without a moment's hesitation, she scooped up the fragile creature and brought it into the warmth of her home. She gently dried its matted fur with a soft towel and wrapped it in a thick, warm blanket. As the kitten slowly stopped shivering, a fragile trust began to form, a tiny spark of connection in a world that had seemed so bleak. Weeks passed and the house was filled with new life. Short clips of time would show the kitten, now named Hope, chasing sunbeams, pouncing on toys and growing stronger and more confident with each passing day. It would sleep curled up beside the girl, a constant, purring presence. But happiness can be fleeting. One morning, the usual playful energy was gone. Hope didn't touch her food. A soft, worrying cough echoed in the quiet room. Fear, cold and sharp, gripped the girl's heart as she rushed her small friend to the veterinarian. The clinic was sterile and white, a stark contrast to the warmth of home. The vet's expression was kind, but his words were heavy. He shook his head slowly. The illness had taken hold long before that rainy day on the porch. It was too advanced, too deep-seated. The girl held Hope in her arms one last time, her tears falling onto its soft fur. As the music swelled, a gentle crescendo of sorrow and love, the kitten's eyes closed peacefully in the safety of her arms. It was a final, quiet goodbye. Days later, the sun shone brightly on the same porch where the story began. The girl sat on the steps, the wood warm beneath her. In her hands, she held an adoption poster, its bright colors a stark contrast to the memory of the soggy box. The grief was still there, a soft ache in her chest, but it had been joined by a quiet resolve. She was ready to give another abandoned kitten a home, another soul a chance. The final text fades in. Not all stories have happy endings, but every act of love matters.